quite cold, especially for the Houston Chevron Marathon there. Definitely seeing those temperatures in the 40s, dropping into the 30s. We will see those wind chills Sunday morning in the lower 30s with winds out of the north between 10 and 20 miles an hour. So we're tracking the potential for some freezing precipitation, but also we're going to have to be worried about the potential wind chills that are expected to drop into the single digits here across the Houston area. And we may even see some 0-degree feels like temps for areas off towards the northeast there. So expecting this surge of colder air as we head into Tuesday morning. Back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you. And he just mentioned it. This Sunday, runners from all over the city will be in our city, or all over the world, rather, will be in our city for the Chevron Houston Marathon.
But the timing of the race cuts right into the beginning of this Arctic blast. Despite that, leaders of the event say these are ideal conditions. Michelle Choi has more on that.
Yeah, preparations are underway for what's expected to be a very busy weekend. But this year, runners won't just race against the clock. They'll have to face the frigid temperatures, too.
And we are underway in Houston!
It's that time again, the Houston Marathon. This year, more than 33,000 runners are set to take part, which includes Saturday's 5K run and Sunday's half and full marathon. As usual, organizers and city officials say safety is top of mind, but this time around, they understand runners are concerned about the cold weather, which they addressed during Friday's news conference.
Even though it's going to be cool, it's actually a beautiful day for a run.
Dr. Lars Thestrup is the Houston Marathon Committee medical director. He says even though our city is bracing for an Arctic outbreak, the temps will hold at least through Sunday's races.
Right now, that wet bulb temperature is looking to be about mid-40s for the entire race, which is, if you don't know, optimal for a marathon, because the optimal weather to run a marathon is between 40 and 65 degrees. So as of right now, we have a green flag race, and I'm really excited about it.
If you're wondering what wet bulb temperature is and means,
what that does, it takes into account, cloud, wind, humidity, sun angle, and it gives me an accurate assessment of what it feels like to be a runner out there in the race. And that's something I monitor throughout race day.
He encourages runners to dress in layers.
Once you start running, you're going to start heating up. Go ahead and shed a layer, but instead of discarding it, I would suggest possibly holding on to it because you may turn a corner and hit a headwind and get cold again and may want to use it again.
He says spectators should dress warmly too. Houston Police Chief Troy Finner says his officers will also be out in full force, both in uniform and plain clothes. However, he asks that everyone stay vigilant.
Safety begins with all of us. If you see something that's looking out of place or suspicious, please say something.
Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.